produce your coffee or your tea, you're going to look for a seal from the rainforest certified alliance group. Basically what that is a little tiny green frog. By buying this product, you're helping to support farmers and communities that are helping to protect the rainforest. It's a very simple way to help out, and many of our animals here at Wildlife would be greatly appreciative of it. And our next animal coming out is going to be Kogi, and he is extra thankful for that. Now Kogi is a military macaw, and the reason why they are called military macaws is when the Spanish military came over to South America and they saw these guys, what they noticed about them was that red plumage on their forehead, and it kind of reminded them of their plumage in their own military hats. Hence how they got the name military macaw. Now when Kogi came to the Texas State Aquarium, he did not know how to fly. Many people don't understand what that means because they figure all birds know how to fly. Well, if he was out in the wild, basically he would need his parents and his flock to teach him how to fly. So, over the last couple of years, we've been teaching Kogi how to fly. First, we start with very short ones to get his confidence going and for him to understand what's happening. And then, over time, we'll basically increase the distance to greater and greater distances, and we'll also introduce the audience so he can fly up and over your guys' heads. Now with macaws, many people would like to know how strong is their beak. Many people say that their beak is strong enough that it could maybe possibly snap a broomstick in half. Now with macaws, they are quite loud, and they also can live anywhere to 60 to 80 years, and they're also very intelligent. So with macaws, if you feel like that is a good thing to live with, it's basically like living with a 2-year-old for 80 years. Now they do eat seeds and nuts and fruits and vegetables. That is mainly the diet of a parrot. And Kogi's going to wave goodbye, and Autumn's going to take on over.
All right. Well, as we were talking about, macaws have a very unique lifestyle. And even though he might seem like a very fun and attractive pet, these animals are actually at risk for being exploited by the illegal exotic pet trade. This is a trade that traps hundreds of parrots every single year and transports them across seas to sustain the demand for unusual pets. So here at Wildlife, we do recommend if you want to see a parrot, see them in their native habitat, or of course going to see them at zoos and aquariums, just like a Texas State Aquarium, where you can meet, of course, Kogi and our next animal ambassador, Zeppo, who's going to be a green-winged macaw. Green-winged macaws are called this because of a green stripe on their wing. You're going to see, although Kogi is largely all green, that animal is all red. So take it away, Sarah.
Like she said, this is Zeppo, and he's our green-winged macaw. And scientists got very creative when they discovered these guys. They saw the green on their wings, and that's how they got their name. Very creative, like. Why don't you tell everybody hi?
Hi.
Nice. Now, when people see macaws, the first thing they usually notice about them is their brilliant colors. So why don't we show that off for the audience, Zeppo? Turn on around for me. Nicely done. Now, the second thing people usually notice about them is their ability to mimic. So Zeppo will hear this saying a lot, so he likes to say it to us. I love you. Nice. Now, Zeppo likes to do impersonations of things. He figured out that sometimes his toys around here do make noises, so sometimes he will mimic his favorite squeaky toy. Oh, those big please. Okay. Now, he's also quite the trickster around here. Sometimes he likes to play tricks on me. Sometimes he likes to see what he can do to get some extra sunflower seeds or nuts. And so he'll pretend that he's not feeling well. So he'll pretend he's a little sick. Oh, that's a bad cough, buddy. And then I'll give him sunflower seeds, and he's feeling just a little bit better. So he'll try one more trick on me. He'll try to pretend he has allergies. Oh, wow. That's a very bad sneeze. So of course I give him some sunflower seeds and maybe a nice big huge nut. And then all of a sudden Zeppo's cured because he's feeling pretty good. Yeah. Hey Zeppo, you know what? I'm thinking because you're such an impersonator and a trickster, are you pretty funny? I also feel like the audience kind of dressed up for you today and they're looking quite nice. What do you think? what do you think of me? Wait a second, do you think I'm some kind of joke? Oh, okay, just checking. All right, well, as you can see, Zeppo's one really smart bird, and he's figured out several ways to help out his local community. And the way that he's figured it out is through our Second Chances program, which helps to rehabilitate hundreds of raptors and shorebirds every single year, which is also a program that we received Cowboy and Morty from. Well, thank you, Zeppo. Why don't you give me a nice, big, huge kiss? Good job. And then let's wrap things up with a really nice goodbye. There you go. And that's Zeppo, our grieving macaw.
Thank you, Zeppo, and thanks to all of you for joining us today in the Wildlife Theater. As you make your way out of the auditorium to head to your next presentation, which will be at Shark Touch about stingrays, feel free to stop on the edge of the stage to talk to the trainers or ask us questions. If you felt inspired by Zeppo's example, maybe make a contribution to Second Chances, and as always, have a great day at the Texas State Aquarium. Thank you all for coming.